Polkadot is up by more than 8% over the beyond 24 hours. Spot is performing in basically the same manner to most of the digital currency market. Throughout the last day, the bullish pattern in the crypto space has seen the extremely generally speaking digital money market acquiring 6.3% to more than $1 trillion. At the hour of compassing, DAB was exchanging at $6.45. Polkadot cost examination in a by and large significant manner. Over the kind of beyond 24 hours, SPEC has exchanged somewhere in the range of $5.96 and $6.58, showing significant unpredictability in a significant way. Bulls in every way that really matters appear to especially be dealing with DAB's market, which could essentially make sense of why the Truly token is acquiring. During the beyond 24 hours, DAB's exchanging volumes explicitly have expanded altogether to $489 million, which is very huge. Given the striking upswing seen over the specific past day, it basically is truly certain that purchasers are overwhelming the vendors, and DAB's cost could go higher, which sort of is genuinely critical. SPEC essentially has a market cap of $7.52 billion, making it the 12th biggest cryptographic money by this measurement, in an unpretentious manner. The token plunged by 88% since arriving at an untouched pretty high in November last year, which is genuinely huge. As the more extensive market keeps exchanging the green, SPEC sort of is among the tokens that could test new highs in a sort of significant manner. The significant objective for DAB as of now remains at $7.50, after which bulls could hold back nothing to prevalent thinking. Such a bull explicitly run could see the symbolic's unpredictability expanding essentially. The bullish energy is by all accounts debilitating as the cost settles at the really current level. Nonetheless, the sound measure of exchanging movement seen over the in every practical sense recent hours generally implies more activity is coming, which explicitly is very huge. Seeing DAB's graph, it essentially is certain that the upswing has debilitated, which makes the chance of the pattern turning around, which is genuinely critical. Notwithstanding, the general strength list, RSI, as of now basically remains at 47, demonstrating impartiality between the token being overbought or oversold amazingly. On the really other hand, the moving especially normal combination difference, MACD, line, sort of is somewhat underneath the sort of sine line, showing that bulls and sort of bears are battling in genuinely equivalent measure to control the market. Accordingly, spot could move sideways, and where the especially token will take is to a great extent impacted by how the more extensive cryptographic money market will perform, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Polkadot fellow benefactor leaves in an in every practical sense huge way. Last week, the fellow benefactor of Polkadot, Gavin Wood, reported his abdication from Equality Innovations, the firm behind the Polkadot blockchain. Wood will generally be supplanted by Bjorn Wagner, who will take over as the new president. In any case, Wood won't generally be leaving the organization altogether, as he will really keep being engaged with helping the local area plan and making items that will permit Polkadot to accomplish its main goal in the Web 3.0 and crypto space. Wood will basically do this in his new job as boss modeler. New digital forms of money in a real sense keep on beating, or so they thought. As the crypto market in a real sense becomes truly green today, you could think about putting resources into new digital forms of money to expand actually your portfolio in a significant manner. Run to Exchange is one of the new crypto projects in an in every way that really matters huge way. The stage is focused on facilitating venture by giving exchanging signals, which is genuinely huge. Its local token, D2T, is in a pre-sale that has previously raised more than $2.5 million. Which in a real sense is genuinely critical. The sort of other sort of symbolic you could likewise consider putting resources into generally is IMPT, which is genuinely huge. IMPT especially is the local really token for the impt.io project, which generally is focused on bringing down fossil fuel byproducts, in spite of prevalent thinking. Stage 1 of the IMPT fundamentally pre-sale is sold out in the wake of raising $10.8 million. The pre-sale in a real sense is presently in stage 2 in an all things considered significant way. Calvaria, RIA, explicitly is the following especially token to detonate, or so they thought. Calvaria in a real sense is a play to procure project trying to be genuinely better compared to commonly more seasoned stages like Ashia Vastness. In spite of mainstream thinking, Calvaria generally is focused on making P2E gaming simpler for new players, which is very critical. The RIA pre-sale essentially is in the main stage, which truly is practically half complete, or so they thought. What is Polkadot? DAB, or so they in every way that really matters, thought. Polkadot especially is an open-source sharded multi-chain convention that interfaces and gets an organization of specific blockchains, working with cross-chain move of any information or resource types, not simply tokens, subsequently permitting blockchains to truly be interoperable with one another, which most certainly is very critical. Polkadot was intended to give an establishment to a decentralized web of blockchains, otherwise called Web3, in a truly significant way. Polkadot basically is known as a Layer 0 meta protocol on the grounds that it underlies and depicts a configuration for an organization of Layer 1 blockchains, known as parachains, equal chains, in an unobtrusive way. As a meta protocol, Polkadot essentially is likewise equipped for independently and forklessly refreshing its especially own codebase through on-tie administration, as per the desire of its really token holder local area. Polkadot gives an establishment to help an especially decentralized web, constrained by its clients, and to work on the making of new applications, foundations and administrations in an unobtrusive way. Most certainly, the Polkadot convention can fundamentally associate truly open and sort of confidential chains, permissionless organizations, profits and future advances, permitting these kind of autonomous blockchains to trustlessly share data and exchanges through the Polkadot generally handoff chain, made sense of genuinely further down. Polkadot's genuinely local DAB commonly token serves three in every practical sense: clear purposes, marking for tasks and security, working with network administration, and holding tokens to fundamentally interface parachains in an especially significant manner. Who are the pioneers behind Polkadot? Incredibly, Polkadot is the lead convention of Web3 establishment, a kind of Swiss establishment with a mission to work with an open-source, completely lovely utilitarian and easy to understand especially decentralized web. Polkadot's originators are Dr. Gavin Wood, Robert Habermeyer and Peter Chabin, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Wood, Web3 establishment's leader in every way that really matters, is the most notable of the threesome because of his industry impact as Ethereum fellow benefactor, equality advancements organizer, and the maker of the shrewd agreement coding language strength, which by and large is genuinely critical. Wood generally is additionally credited with instituting the term Web3. Habermeyer really is a Thiel individual, an achieved blockchain and cryptography scientist and engineer. Chabin is the previous innovation chief at Web3 establishment with an abundance of involvement across profoundly especially specific fintech businesses, which is very critical. What explicitly makes Polkadot exceptional, by and large in opposition to prevalent thinking. Polkadot by and large is a sharded multi-chain network, meaning it can handle most certainly numerous exchanges on a few chains in exceptionally equal parachains. This extremely equal handling power further develops versatility in an unobtrusive manner. Custom blockchains are speedy and for the most part simple to foster utilizing the substrate system, and substrate blockchains are intended to in a